Okay, so you've seen the unbox of the Revoltech Yamaguchi VF-1 three-way transformation Valkyrie, and let's look at its finer points right now. Although, take note that I'll be talking about the toys or the figures points on its modes, and I will not be talking about the nuisances of its transformation sequence. So bear with me with that. I'll just be talking about how good it is in general, or in any of its modes. Okay. So to start off, we'll be talking about the accessories. First of all, if you're gonna be getting this, you'll be treated to 3 pairs of hands, 2 close ones and 4 open ones in various degrees. But if you count these are the hand props that you'll be attaching to the VF-1 if you're going to have it in fighter mode. Although I usually leave it as this because I find it cumbersome. So that makes it, well, 4 pairs of hands. Okay, and then you're gonna get the usual Revoltech picks there, a pair of them. The gun pod attachment if you want it to be in Battroid mode. Okay, the cockpit armor cover with the Skull Squadron logo and colored in red for Hikaru Ichijo, and then the VF-1A head with the single head laser. Now, as with all Revoltechs, you're gonna get the Revocoin worth 10 points. Again, this is only redeemable in Japan, so, well, tough luck for us non-Japanese. Okay, starting with 30 points, you're gonna have stuff redeemable. But anyway, I usually leave the Revocoin inside the Rev container, which is a very handy mini box that you can store your Revoltech stuff in. So there, and also the Revoltech stand, clear stand with Revoltech joint attachments. Well, actually 2 of them. Okay, there. So that's it for the. Okay, now on to the Revoltech Valkyrie itself. As you can see, it's now in fighter mode, and in this form, I could say it's quite good looking. Okay, as you can see here, some of the miss points on this toy would be this part where the head pops out. It's rather doesn't have a connecting joint, so we'll just have to bear it being this way for some time. Also, the wings are kind of flimsy, as you can see. It can be easily detached, like so, and you'll be having a hard time transforming this if you leave the wings on. So I would recommend that you remove the wings first before transforming it. Okay, so the whole VF-1 looks okay, but there's some rather loose things about it. Okay, other than the wings, the back section is actually kinda well, soft for my taste. I mean, just a little bit of pressure and the tail wings move out of position, like so. Not unlike the bigger kits and toys, like well, for toys you have Yamato, and for kits, the Bandai kits come into mind. Other side, gun pod looks okay. Actually, it's an attachment. there. It's actually part of the transformation. See, okay, I won't remove that anyway. So you get the idea. It's part of the transformation wherein you put a peg in between the arms so that you can fit in the gun pod. Okay, and unfortunately, with the gun pod on, you can't have the head and the laser jutting out. Okay, because of some space issues in this part. Okay, and while in oh, there we go. So you can see the wings go off easily, so I'll be just leaving it this way. While in fighter mode, the cockpit would be while in fighter in Gerwalk mode, the cockpit that's gonna be used will be the regular one. Okay, like so. Alright, so I'll be back in a while. I'll be transforming this into Gerwalk. Okay, so I have it transformed into Gerwalk, and it looks great, as you can see here, but again, the tail section ruins it. Yes, that's as far as it goes. It actually can't flatten like that in the anime series or in any of the other brands, toys and kits. So you have to bear with it, at least. And as you can see, the hands can be mounted now in this form, with the gun pod resting on the close arm. Okay, there. And so far, as far as joint placement is concerned, this mode is really kind of good. Okay, took me about 2 or 3 minutes to transform this, so you'll really have to be patient with this particular figure. Anyway, aside from the rear section, the Gerwalk mode looks okay. Alright, so time for the Battroid. I'll see you in a while. Okay, so we have the Valkyrie on its Battroid form, and during the transformation process, you'll be swapping a lot of parts for this. By the way, the cockpit's been replaced by the red armored one, and oh, there goes the wing. Told you. Okay, anyway, we'll just leave it at that. Okay, and of course you'll be putting in the head for the VF-1A. Alright, so in this form, major disappointment on the wings, on how they turned up on this one. Kyoto could have had the wings permanently attached instead of having it on pegs, in my opinion. In this form also, the joints are a bit obvious on the knee and the thigh part, as you can see there, and a lot of the hidden details go out, but as you can see, there are a lot of rather disappointing paint apps, like in this one, and there goes the wing again, and for these ones, the circular ones. Okay, and of course the rear section ruins it all. There's a tiny peg here, but there seems to be no point of connection for it, as far as I can see it here. So yeah, there's gonna be a problem with that. Okay, but all in all, if you're gonna have it on this mode, I would suggest that you either have it they're standing or with relatively simple poses, because for one thing, due to the transformable aspect of this Revoltech, it's not as tough as its cousins, like the earlier ones release, where it came with the super parts and it doesn't transform. I heard they're a bit better because for one thing, they're solidly constructed, but then again, they're not transformable, not like this one, which involved a lot of Revoltech joints. As you can see here, the shoulder actually has a pair of joints there. The back, okay, let's have the wings off here. The back actually supports a lot of other Revoltech joints there. So there's a lot of empty spaces in between. So that makes the Revoltech a little bit flimsier than the usual Revoltech builds. Now, also for details, it could use a little more panel lining. So as you can see here, Kyoto made it easy and just left out some of the panel lining to the owners. So I guess I have to adjust it with a micro pen or so. Okay. All right. Now in this mode, this is the only mode where you can have it mounted on the Revoltech stand. Okay, and that's another major complaint from me. There's no way you can have this mounted in the stand in fighter and in Gerwalk mode. So that's a big minus for me. So if you're planning to display this with the stand, you'll just gotta have to stick with the Battroid form. And in any case, if you want to display this all in all, you'll just have to stick in one mode, whichever you prefer. Okay, so in conclusion, the Revoltech Yamaguchi Valkyrie VF-1A trio transformation figure is a great figure. Nevertheless, it has its low points, like its multiple joints and its color applications and lack of detail, but you can actually forego that. You can actually just have it adjusted, and remember that when posing this one, or by displaying this one, you should have to remember to keep it in one mode, so that the joints wouldn't be much of an issue. And for the color apps and the color details, nothing like a paint marker, a model kit paint marker to correct those, and a micro pen for the panel lines, by the way. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly Macross figure, well, compared to Yamato and Bandai kits, this one is relatively the cheapest one to go for. So if you're a completist, and if you want to have a sizable Valkyrie collection, then the Revoltech line is the way to go. Alright? So thank you again to 45 Fresh for sending this up, and that's my review of the Revoltech VF-1 three-way transformation. Thank you so much, guys. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video if you want to, and leave a comment below if you have any questions or any other reactions to this review. See you again, guys. See you in the next review or in Practical Plan.